So I'm here today to talk to you about your dream about the car crash, and I am sure that this was truly horrific and you're probably wondering what on earth it means. Cars in dreams often represent control, and this is control over somebody else, or perhaps you're in control of a situation. And to dream of a car crashing or an accident, then this can indicate that you may be reliving a traumatic event from your past, or alternatively other people are trying to control you right now. I'm now going to go into the specifics of each dream, so please bear with me because it's really important the actual details that you remember, if any. So let's quickly now focus on the actual dream and go into more detail.
Surprisingly, a car accident is basically a warning not to travel more than necessary for a short while. Any kind of car crash normally represents a great achievement. The bigger the crash, the more that you're going to achieve. The dream isn't necessarily a premonition of the future. Nightmares are often associated with our deep hidden anxieties and fears. The car crash in your dream may symbolise your emotional state. If you are driving in the dream, this could represent that you're driving yourself too hard in waking life. Perhaps you just need a break. If your life feels as if it's set for difficulties or disasters, try to uncover your hidden mistakes and resolve to set a better life course. If the accident actually happens to somebody else in your dream, try to think about your relationship with them. Perhaps you're feeling suppressed, or conflict is occurring between you. The big question here is, do I feel emotionally at peace with myself? And the answer to this is probably no, because the car crash dream often represents this is how you're feeling in waking life. Don't take these dreams too seriously. They usually just only highlight your inner worries and fears. Perhaps you're worried about your future, and the car crash dream has occurred in your mind in order to highlight that you need to work on things in order to stop being so afraid. The position where you're sitting in the car is important. If you're in the driving seat, this means you need control. If you're in the passenger seat, it can mean that you're taking a passive stance in life. Sitting in the back of the car and watching the car accident can often represent seeing something in real life that you don't agree with, but you just sit back and watch. The road is also super important. A twisty road indicates you might be looking for a sense of adventure, and a straight road can mean that you know where your end goal will materialise. Dreaming on a road that is familiar to you and perhaps near your property can represent a new beginning, but the accident in your dream illustrates that you are feeling many obstacles. The time of day is also important. If the car crash happened at night, then this can illustrate you're trying to hide something. If the car accident occurred in the day, then this represents that it could be related to your career. Maybe it's time to find new beginnings and hope. If you use your car on a daily basis, then it's very common to dream of car accidents, especially if you drive to and from work. This is also important from a psychological perspective. There are a number of factors that might have resulted in this dream, such as 1. Lack of control. I've touched on this previously, but car accidents from a psychological perspective means you're feeling out of control. 2. Protection. An accident, a car accident, puts us in a massive state of confusion and shock. This means that you need to protect yourself in life from any emotional pains. And finally, 3. Premonition. As I said before, don't always think that your dreams are a premonition, but try to drive slightly safer the next day. Car accidents often as symbolisms of your own inner anxieties and trauma. There are many different types of collisions that can occur in a dream. Rear end, head-on collisions, rollovers, driving into an object such as a building or driving into water, smashing up the car. These are all different types of accidents that can occur in your sleep. On the rare occasion, as I said before, you do need to drive very carefully. If you dream about crashing into another oncoming car, this can illustrate that you're feeling restless and tired. If you drive the car into water, that represents your emotions are going to be all over the place for a few days. Dreams about driving a car into a tree can indicate that you're not feeling grounded at the moment. A dream of hitting a bus can indicate that you need to move against certain elements in life. In personal relationships, many people experience ups and downs, and dreaming of hitting a bus can indicate that you are feeling a huge sense of emotions. If you dream of crashing a car into a truck, then difficult times will happen in the future, but you will overcome these. If you are trying to get out of the car or escaping, then this can indicate that you are trying to survive in life. If you are sitting in the car once it's crashed, then this can suggest that something is going to unexpectedly smash into you from an emotional perspective. If you caused the accident, then this is a representation of recovering from a difficult situation. If you avoid or prevent a car accident in your dream, then you need to focus more on the future. To swerve out of the way of an accident in the dream indicates a close encounter with danger in waking life. If you are seeing a car crash wreck, for instance, like multiple cars piled up high, then this indicates that you are in the middle of a large collision in terms of your emotions. To be behind the wheel during a dream can indicate that you are in control, or you want to be in control, and that life has taken the shape of a roller coaster. To dream of driving off a bridge represents that change is coming. Dying or seeing other people die in the car accident suggests the ending of something in waking life. If somebody that you loved died in a car accident, this can be a significantly terrifying dream, and it basically is an anxiety dream that you are worried about that particular person. To dream about hit and run indicates reckless behaviour. It can also be a symbol of escaping something important. Dreams about drowning in a car accident is very uncomfortable, and this is connected to how we survive on a day-to-day basis. It can suggest you are facing some turbulent or emotional storms, and it's time to face the music and get yourself healthy again. Encountering a car accident in a dream is often associated with control problems and recklessness in life. This dream meaning would not come into fruition without the many thousands of people that have shared their dream experiences and insights with me on my website. So thank you to my users. The damage of the car accident is equally important. To make an error on your part during the dream can indicate that you might be moving too fast in situations in waking life. Remember as well, this is a key message. Try to aim for the stars. Even if you miss, you've got to have an aim. You've got to have a goal. The dream is very much focused on anxieties of the future. But if you don't have your goals set in place, then it's very easy to just worry about things that really don't matter, and that in the end, everything is going to work out just fine.
In life, it's really hard to control a situation, any situation. There's always going to be people or external activities that get in the way of kind of what you want in terms of your goals. Dreaming of a car crash or accident can be traumatic, as I've already said, but I do hope that some of the things that I've outlined in this video will help you on your journey to really understand what the car crash dream means. Good luck, God blessings, goodbye.